Well, hello to you. It's Picken, CEO and founder of Migrate, and I want to bring you this weekly wealth insight. I was giving it some thought, and one of the greatest lessons I've learned in the last 3 years is about gratitude. And so this weekly wealth insight is about gratitude. Now, last week we did one on goals and the inspiration of goals, and how, I love that saying by one of the painters, Da Vinci or someone, where he said, I dream my painting and then I paint my dream. And it's such a beautiful statement for life, dream your life and then create the dream. But that's all about goals. But what you've also got to do is if you want fulfillment, if you want peace, if you want happiness, you've got to be grateful for what you've got. And one of the things that I learned 3 years ago, I went to a date with Destiny with Tony Robbins, which was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. And my biggest takeaway was gratitude. Because most people in life, particularly A-type people that just want to get ahead and goals and driven, results driven, very much like myself, it's never good enough. You're always aiming for the next best thing. So a great example was, I live here in this most incredible place here in Neisner, and I've got a beautiful boat. And it was a dream boat, a couple of years ago, and now I have it. And yet when I was driving in my boat, I would be looking at the next boat, the next model up, the next biggest boat. And I would always go, wow, that's a great boat. I hope one day I can have that boat. And I was never satisfied with the boat I actually had. I never had the gratitude for what I had. And I really, in the last 3 years, the more I started to focus on gratitude, the more I realized how much gratitude comes up in your life. And if you watch any video on successful people, wealthy people, the happiest people, the most fulfilled people are the people that have gratitude for where they are. So rather than focusing on the next boat, I started to just be grateful for the boat I have. Every single day I do my morning prime with Tony Robbins, where there's 3 things every single morning that I'm grateful for. And I don't go back into my past hugely. I get grateful for where I am right now, the business we're in, the people we inspire, the amazing son that I've got, the beautiful place that I get to live. I mean, look at this incredible view that I get to see, every single day, whether it's raining or sunshine. It's still amazing to me to be on the water. And I could go on and on and on. The ability to be a leader, and when you've got challenging times in a business, you can see that as a problem, or you can see that as having gratitude for the fact that you can grow and become a courageous leader. And so, I learned a concept from one of my business partners, Lyndon Booth, where every single night they have dinner, and every night they ask their kids, what are you grateful for? And it's such a beautiful thing. They sit around the dinner table and everyone has to come up with something they're grateful for the day. And it can be something small, it can be something big. And so we started that tradition, with my son, and about probably 2 years ago. And every single day we're like, what are you grateful for? And it's amazing. Like, even when I'm traveling, he'll say, Daddy, what are you grateful for? And it can be the smallest things, but it just makes you appreciate the things that you have in life. And we've all got things in our life to be grateful for. No matter what your life circumstances are, you've got things in your life to be grateful for. And, again, it comes back to focus. You can focus on what you don't have, or you can focus on what you do have. Now, that doesn't mean you can't strive, for great dreams and everything else. But if you want fulfillment, gratitude is your key to happiness and fulfillment. And, what I've picked up, and I encourage you to do this. Any book you read, any podcast, any YouTube, go and watch what the most successful, happy people do. And the underlying thing is gratitude. And so that's this wealth insight. I hope you have gratitude. I have gratitude that I get to share this with you, and that I get to share all these insights and hopefully add value to your life. That's my intention. I get gratitude that I get to learn every single day and be around amazing people. And I've just got so much gratitude for the community that we are creating and the impact that we're having on the planet. And if it's having an impact on you, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. We want to empower 1 billion people. We can't do it on our own. And I really, really encourage you, to live up to Zig Ziglar's principle. You can have anything you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want. And so, I encourage you, I beg you actually, share this with people. Let's reach more people. Let's empower more people. Let's give more people the knowledge and the self-belief so that they too can go and create an incredible life for themselves, their families, and one that they can be grateful for. So that's Picken signing out from an incredibly beautiful Neisner on a morning when I'm so grateful. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a massive stingray actually swimming past there. It's just incredible to see all the beautiful nature. And yeah, on such an incredible morning. It's my son's last day of grade 1. I'm just filled with so much gratitude for everything that is amazing in my life. And I want to thank you for you being part of that. Cheers. Till next week.